Phalaphala FM Royal Heritage Festival. Matekio no ruga, kaba doze rugayo, vavanele chekasini. Rido putulura na 14 September. Vaimbi vavokeva.
Panda zaka ofisini nenda bandokanga ngifuna ukuzimela ngibe nento zami
Amos Lwandlunkulu
umntwana uthi ngiyahlezi ngithanda noma bethini
Lamis Oscar Mbo Daliwonga Mawu Vusi Mahlasela
Robikara abashika tipisi Rikupita bambiru
Mark Ngwazi upa Zimbabwe Mshivo Dr. Colbert Mukwebo Black Motion Sol Penduga, McG, Oskido, Shongi, Joe Shirimani, DJ Sedi, Zozo, Miss P, Benny Mayangane, Rude Kid Venda, Prefix, Remzi, Raja Kill, Buyi the DJ, King Mizo Phyll, Razi K, Asati, Goosebump Banana, The Baba, Slender Girl, Fortunator, The Capable Boys, Clouds Ramurondi, Syria the Community. Kakati, Mutendas, JR Player.
I did not have to serve. Left or right, they go one of my bed.
Soul Scenic, Dr. G, DJ Nipro, Jones. Na vibe babili bachizumbe. Ticket ziko wana na spa, na Ticket Pro. Ridotanga na Royal Gardens.
Really a better brand. Hi guys.
One.
Anyways, guys, it's a special one. Namsirna, Mr. MC, the one people have been longing for. That's one going to Dobuya. Don't you think you should come back though?
Look, it depends. It depends.
Because yes, just royal, and then after that, go to Giant. I mean, so people are gonna know everything. Last year, remember what you were saying yesterday? So that's all. But then, anyways, guys, welcome to another special one, the Royal Heritage event special. So, Namsi, as I said, Divhambele Mbalavhali. That's your name.
That's my surname. Eh?
Yeah, so
that's my name and surname actually. Yeah.
Just because you're gonna come back, and then this one is just a specialty. Let's just talk about the idea, the Royal Heritage Festival in Abawon Ori. Where does it come from, and what's its aim? How to have a vendors of the wood.
So Royal Festival actually, when it started, the owners of Royal Gardens were trying to launch Royal Gardens. You'll remember that Royal Gardens in Dione Petrolo Tromotoba Namadi, Madini, like some sort of a park.
Yeah.
Minyanya, venda before your Riverview, before your Kalahari.
Yeah.
Phala Royal Gardens, but so they were trying to launch Royal Gardens, and then because there are people who are into the entertainment industry, whatever they did was extraordinary. They brought artists and all these things, and that's where the idea came through. But the biggest idea here Royal is to celebrate heritage. That's why you'll find us trying to do a lot of build-ups that will speak to Venda culture and tradition. You see, Marazulwane now this experience pano Venda. Cha music and also interact with amazing people, you know, and all that. Raboto shoke abongobono reji impact an economy in a very good way.
Yeah. And then you did say this at that time to come by. I know this thing you're talking about back in 2012, I think. And then you had the pause period. When did you actually join them? Because you say you are not Tomanai.
So I joined Phalaphala the station when I think 2013. And they recognized me, I think, 2 years after.
Yeah.
Which would probably be I think I joined 2012, the station.
Okay, yeah.
And then I started branding myself as an MC, you know, I had all the energy, I was young, branding myself on taxis, you know.
Still look young though.
So I think 2 years later, which is probably 2014, that's when these guys approached me to say, look, come join the team. And then I joined the team as a marketer. A lot of people don't know that I'm a marketer. They don't know that's what I do. They think I book artists because they are generator ka booking and this kozama wana element to empower a local artist. But basically, maybe let me just take this time and talk about it because I listened to this Blackout amazing concept. And then they actually thought about Divhambele and then determine.
I wanted to ask you that. What do you actually do, Royal Heritage?
I do marketing. When you see billboards, when you see trailers, when you see taxi branded, when you see merchandise, you know, when you see all these social media influencers, that's me. And then I also speak on behalf of the event. So I'm also a spokesperson. I don't book artists. Dito general and dito zamorwera and sometimes the tenor differently, but that's not what I do. That's not my department. I just assist.
And then what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, they are Genesis Wakonani. So I try to represent local artists because, like I said, we are in the entertainment industry. Nersa kuita royal rishuma event, right? So the guys we work with, asiba venda. The guys want to book as the artist asiba venda, but they're amazing. They're good, and they've got good working relationship with national artists. And we work with them. But they don't know much about Baimbi Bayan. So that's where I come in to say, guys, look, I've worked at a PBS, Phalaphala FM within the SABC. I know the impact as the local artist, which they don't know.
True.
So I then come in to say, look, let's do 1, 2, 3. Of course, with the assistance of Phalaphala FM as the media partner.
And then Zora also. So how do you then choose between the artists? You just say, "I'm to or pop this year, so I'm gonna go with them." Because really, it's a yearly thing, So each and every year, I'm going to choose artist. Though the one at each and every year, so how do you actually decide on that?
So how we decide on artists is a meeting that we have with the music compiler or Phalaphala FM. And obviously check what's happening on the ground, what's trending, who's doing well, and so on and so on. But since this is not an imbizo, right? Since this is not a
you guys remember that
not in a
very
bad way. We also can be told to hey, una king or una Kingsley, for example. We can approach
Mizo.
No. I was actually thinking about you. We can approach and book that person. So idea shouldn't be an area we try and rotate and just see who's doing well within the event design and book. So that's the criteria. Madam Tonori advises and the music compiler Phalaphala FM as the media partner.
And then the biggest issue in the Chipinga. Last year we had Rukira Pefmanga 2 also, and the people were saying, why is that really the DJ at the and Aku test the USB away when you guys are testing your music? How do you guys decide on that?
So we've improved extremely well this year.
Also,
we don't have anyone who's going to perform a true. and looking at the energy
Yeah.
and the character, Root Kid, I love that young man.
Yeah.
I had to approach him personally and bring him into the team
Yeah.
because someone else would have collapsed or suffocated from that situation.
Yeah.
All I'm thanking the way he responded about that thing, I just saw an ambassador for us. I just saw someone we can move around to the ground with. And he got himself a prime time, by the way, this year. So he's going to perform proper.
Azakupefumanga proper name. Okay, what time
Auna
is it?
sakupefoma ngachifika cha proper.
Okay,
by
he
the
said
way,
awuna mntu angakupefumanga 2. So performance got what time?
at 2:00.
Mara do you mean who go perform?
So we're going to bring in DJs.
Oh.
DJs will play the music, So let me take you back a bit. So Royal is one event that used to do extremely well during the day.
Yeah.
2019 we had a lot of people at 2:00, right? That was before COVID.
Yeah.
But then COVID hit. We took a 3-year break. Then we realized, geez, to change.
Yeah.
There's just a lot going on from an economic point of view, and we're only realizing these things the activation after coming back last year. Roger break at 3 years. Then I realized it's to change. Little did we know, or people are also not gonna come Ngamasiari that time around, because Royal previously all the 8 years, last year it was the 9th, this year is the 10th, all the 8 years blind. I can try look for pictures from archives and those one. So we didn't put Root Kid there because we were thinking Udo was in a mood. We were just thinking he's young, he's up and coming. So look, the artist is Nezatoma anyway.
True.
Not telling us performing at prime time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then would you say with a Root Kid car prime time, the Mizo Phyll back into the lineup this year is sort of like a response to what people were saying last year?
Of course, you can't be an event that cannot respond to what people are saying. Look, as much as we get criticized and all these things, but that's how we grow.
Yeah.
So if they say they want, although sometimes Bachamba was too safari, it's
That's
always
real.
the case. It's always the case. I mean, let's not even go there. But we had to respond. The first thing I did from my marketing office was to approach Mizo Phyll after everything that happened, because one, I've realized, look, we need this guy and he also need us.
Yeah, true.
You get what I'm saying? Because at the same time, you'll remember, I'm not sure if we have an event at that caliber, and if the answer is no, we don't, then as a festival, you have a responsibility to give Mizo Phyll and other fellow artists that opportunity to perform at that level. You can't then be Royal and then there is Mizo who people love and he's not part of the event. We did the same Kakati. We have not been having Kakati for some time, of course, because of politics and a lot of things that happened. But this year around, we said, look, let's do more local and nothing else. And also because Richie Poster, Emana, no, we under Terika Poster this other time. That Terry Poster Nuri. Who do you want to see at Royal? We realized that these people want to see local artists more than national and international artists.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's when we started aligning our minds to say, look, guys, we need to face reality. We need to listen to these people, give them what they want.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
what we can, we'll try, but what we can't, unfortunately, we won't. Not in a bad way.
And then speaking of reality too, one thing I'm sure you say you mentioned that Mizo Phyll is that big artist and you would wish for Rabe because this is a big festival too. So what would you say about Makadzi? Because it's the same thing and ukobana tuna event yao, wouldn't you say narine rarko mtodor Abe I mean, because ro amba zwe rarko ambarine, zwe raro pfanga mabaye were okay offer something and then she refused. I mean, what do you have to say about that? Because people want to know. So
you see, my plan is not to entertain anything that has to do with anyone who's not part of the event. We have an event to run. You get what I'm saying? We have an event to run. We have artists we have booked who we can focus on. But I was not part of the negotiations and whatever happened with Makadzi. But I'm told Makadzi was approached. So Royal approaching Makadzi it means Royal respects the craft and Royal understands that Makadzi is big and we need Makadzi to be part of this big festival that's celebrating 10 years. However, Mara, she must just be careful. I didn't want to go there. She must just be careful because if Royal can still do well without her, she might probably be saying to someone else, look, you can do an event without me. You get what I'm saying? And Kwamburi, personally, maybe I see things differently. I just feel like Makadzi is big. Makadzi is amazing. Makadzi is talented. But this career, my man, you see this career, they'll give her back any more than anything. And I'm not saying she must bow down to what she doesn't believe in. Yeah, I'm happy to create an event to be exclusive in West End, but don't be. That's good. If arali wabachipfi angaita zvezvo zvithu zvine angazviita ayani chipinga chinji ndizvone zvakuti ngori career inga ndira ine machero you need your own people from home.
Yeah. So reka situation ya so udunji say na next year zvino ridova rina based ka zveraita ka root kid na Mizo Phyll because nela part okay people spoke and then no ratecheresa sa Royal which they did nga Mizo Phyll na root kid, so aren't you going to do the same thing Makadzi next year?
Look, I think Makadzi didn't want to be part of Royal this year. Ne? And it's okay.
Yeah.
If you feel you don't want to be part of the event, it's okay.
Yeah.
But what we are still going to do next year is to approach her again when we approach different artists.
Yeah.
Because we believe Makadzi, we've been with Makadzi for all these 9 years, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that pay for Makadzi Zote. Last year we even tried to do something amazing for her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That. So look, we're just going to be Royal. We're just going to call again and inquire, hoping or this time around is the Chimbiri.
Okay. And then from the local artists no number we put those banner Fonga they shoot this year. So from the Habaland National, you wanted them to be part of it, but then they couldn't be this year.
Look, our booking desk tried almost everyone. They called everyone. They called from Pori, from Kabza, But our date is very tricky. You must check the calendar Zavatanga usually. It's like someone like Black Coffee, although we can't consider him anymore now because he's expensive.
You guys don't have a budget for him?
Expensive. No, we can always. I bet I'll go back again. I see Mbizo land. You get what I'm saying? It's us and the station and look, man, should we get sponsors? Definitely. We can book anyone. Yeah.
Okay, and then I have someone who was asking me actually about whether that event beforehand. The one year yesterday, remember, press giving to the learners.
Yes.
Why do you guys actually do that? Is it because we want to get numbers, or is just us giving back to the community as we should?
So that's more me than anything else. I have Mr. MC Foundation that has been registered, I think, in 2015.
Yeah.
Right? So I've been giving back to the community even before Royal. You get what I'm saying? And then when I pitched it to the team, Royal Festival, they liked it. Because Kingsley, and it's something that maybe we must talk about it out of here.
Yeah.
The Black Couch must start doing something for communities, my man. Because you want to impact lives.
Yeah,
I did TT40 with Takendo this other time at Worship House.
Yeah,
we did a lot of CSI. Roya Matache, Aimbera, Eva Fariwa. We were reminding them to say, look, this is not a place where you're supposed to be comfortable. This is a correctional center. No da urini koreki when you America society. We did a lot of things in Achilizini, Amuchone Avaoni. We went to different schools because I think there's a purpose for everyone in life, and the biggest thing you can do, more especially because all of us we're going to die. The biggest thing you can leave is to impact a life. So the whole idea of doing this thing is for us not to only be seen as people vanokodisa mujaivo na mugruvo, but also caring and taking care for the communities, more especially because apala unera vari chikoita one CSI, I mean amakuva hamutoti habuderi, that's where the event happens. You get what I'm saying? So vasikotobva gugugu, vasikotobva vatu vakotsa vachigonya vakaita ndani, and you don't even impact them in a way.
True.
We had applied we wanted to build a library hapala hamutoti, because these are the things that you want to do and make sure you empower someone. So this build up, we do it genuinely from our hearts. Mara zvuruwane sa rich kotodori riwane na support ya genuine khavo bakono zvibonori we are making them part of this event.
Okay, and then another thing chena nyongo chibudisati, I've always thought of it, or do you guys ever have shuttles zinedza zikuenge, because ndifonga chimwe cha impact abantu uya the event and I mean the shuttle not kozumula the whole day na musori machura, are we gonna have like people wane say mabasi yakho yatabani collect people, take them to Royal, and then after the event probably the next morning our misarenge, or do you guys ever think of that?
So we do have shuttles, but for our VIPs, specific VIPs, you know, and artists. But the reason why we had not opened it up to our public and general is because market our Royal is very tricky. It's low LSM, right? Because we've tapped into Phalaphala FM listeners, right? So most of our people, ange unebeona vizori marikana, habala bathuti bone bo fara event, right? And these people are from rural areas. So it's a brilliant idea, but we might have to just look at the approach and the execution. Ingarito that times a sponsorship of some sort, kana a partnership, nama busy. Oh, you come, let's discuss.
With the brain.
Mavotia Royal over.
Yeah, something like that. And then one thing I wanted to ask you, T, in closing, so to give me a tone on the gospel one.
Yeah.
Actually, why do you love the gospel one? Seems like you're so focused on the gospel.
I
compared
love gospel. You go into my car, I'm playing gospel music. I just love gospel. I was raised that way. Yeah, and itofuna gospel music.
Are you gonna be there tomorrow, Miss Heritage?
No, of course. But I enjoy the gospel more. Yeah, I love the gospel. Give me gospel anytime, any day.
So maybe to drink something like that.
So I don't drink, by the way. I don't drink alcohol.
No.
No.
I didn't even pop up. So like,
no. So neti ati nuyalwan. And bononwa kabano kabadipide.
But we are deeper. But then anyways, how are we figuring? I a graph we are into. You guys actually look at the stats. I'm gonna say over 2012. How do you guys see the graphs? Do you think you could go on? It's constant, can I quote? Yeah, real.
So two ways. From a standard point of view, we're going up.
What's the standard point of view?
From our quality sound, you know, our stage, you know, the treatment in marquees, you know, all these things, and the fact that this is the only weekend rather vendor in a one accommodation. Amen. That's how big Royal Festival is. And my IC, you know, alcohol, food, taxi association will tell you. I was shocked when I learned to Phalaphala event. Bango batu baya paka midini, baya umbero paka midini, right? Kamachironi bapa abala mutu 200 or something. You know, Kakati said that, Kakati and friends in his interview. So I had to sit with him and he was telling me about this. Then I was like, wow, this thing is big. This thing is massive.
Yeah.
And maybe before you even ask, we're celebrating 10 years this year.
Oh, I've been saying, I think I said some time back.
Yeah, and that's why it's all merchandise everywhere. We also want to try and give the first 1,000 people to come through. They'll get something. Mara, this was 10 years of impacting lives of people in Venda and bringing people that you don't interact with on a day-to-day basis. However, we must also admit, now ono vana zi Dar es Salaam, ono vana zi News Cafe, ono vana zi Snap Sunday, you know, and you'll see Oscar Mboni, some Badila Napeni, these people are just buying alcohol and all this stuff. Unori back then, Royal, you'd see Mafiki Zolonga September and not see them again. I don't know when September. You see, so but that speaks to us evolving as well and coming with different strategies of how we should do this. But also, we must just say big ups to Batubayani. They are doing well. We see Erko Pusha, Keji Namusirko itana pre-party pano Dar es Salaam.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so if Nikwara, then I hope you guys are back on the drawing board in Kodrowa to make sure it's to next year even up there.
No, of course. So our decline a bit here, I wanna. It's not even us. It's just the economy after COVID. But one wanna kumbrelo quite different about events. It's not even us. If you check DSTV, Rock, Nabone, abango chatu buyangandreva buyanga mapungubi. Events are struggling. So to still see Royal, ichiko kubanganya batu ba 10,000 ngorala. That's massive. I mean, that's big.
Oh, that's the number of people you get.
That's big. We got about 10,000 last year, yes.
And then the highest year, what was it?
The highest year, I think it was 2019. We had about 19,000 people. Yeah. But including all the complimentaries.
Oh, everything.
And invites, yeah.
But then, so anyways, thank you for coming. But you are still coming back.
I want to understand, why do you want me to come back?
Because these people, but they were Royal. Now they need to know them Mbalavhali. All our last year even. All our call. People need to know that Mbalavhali.
So let me just give you a bit of information. Mbalavhali is not on the spotlight anymore. Mbalavhali is not a public figure anymore.
Yeah, that's why he's coming back to the Blackout, just the legend. That's how it works here.
Don't think
we do legends and those ones who are popping at the moment.
And in the Indian, I'm 14 and
hey, did you do 15 years? Okay, I know, Mara.
It's fine. Let's keep in touch. But also, you guys are doing well. I must say this.
Yeah, thanks.
Blackout, you're doing very well. Thank you so much. I'm a fan, by the way. I like your concept. You are doing very well. This is you guys. You are original. And I think you're putting vendor in the map. I will name a podcast event. Thank you very much. Oh, really?
Yeah, I think there is
okay.
But then anyways, anything you want to say, come out to Royal, because this is going to probably air after. So anything you want to say to them, if work or no, yeah, I mean, those who didn't make it.
Hey, our royal people, we love you so much. Thank you so much for the support. If it wasn't for you guys, thank you so much. Event ya uita zvitu in a responsible way. Let's keep the same pace. Thank you so much. Karibonane Royal Gardens. Vaneva kona agape. Na next year ya zvidoba. #aunosara.
That's it, guys. Bye.